Well, good morning. I'm just waking up, and I got up late. Well, I got up about 3 and then went back to bed. I stayed up about, I don't know, an hour. Then I got up again. The dogs woke me up. Big boy wanted to go outside. The rest of them are not moving around. I don't blame it. It's cold. It's cool in here this morning, too. I didn't turn the heat up very high. Oh, well. Today is Sunday, I think. And I ain't promising that, but I think it is Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to do something. I might put this jewelry stuff up and paint something. Trying to stay busy. I do need to wash dishes today. I just looked over at the sink's getting pretty full. Takes me 2 or 3 days to get enough dishes to wash. Everything comes in frozen packages nowadays. You just throw it in the microwave or the toaster oven. I do need to get some, clean out the refrigerator again. Seems like I throw more food away than I eat. That's for sure. Oh, I made a bunch of new pieces of jewelry. I used to, when I was young, I had a lot of hobbies. My wife called them hobbies. I used to raise tropical fish, and then I raised exotic birds. Later on in my life, I raised koi fish, and my koi ponds, I still got them here. I drained them. I probably have to put new liners and everything else in them if I started raising kois again. I had some expensive stuff. I had silver, what they call silver winged laced koi fish. Some of them are pretty expensive. I've seen some of them kois go for $1.5 million in Japan. I didn't have nothing that quite expensive. But I had some pretty expensive ones. Let's see what else I did. Everybody called it my fish farm, but it was a koi farm. And then when the kids were younger, I raised parakeets, and I had parrots, and I had macaws, and I had all kinds of birds. Cockatiels, lovebirds, you name them. I had all kinds. And then, let's see, then I raised, when we was first married, I had a little tropical fish farm. A few aquariums stuck around the house. I never did get into saltwater fish. That's one thing I stayed away from. If you had to watch the salinity in the water, not too damn close for me. Let's see, then I bought kids horses, and I wouldn't buy them a cow. I can't stand cows. I milked enough of them when I was a kid. Men and their hobbies. Then when the kids were in high school, junior grade school, they had basketball, baseball, basketball, football, all kinds of balls to play. Kids raised up, you had to keep them busy themselves. They wanted horses. I bought them a couple of horses. I had ducks, geese, chickens, pigs, goats. I had a homestead farm to mess with when they was kids. Kept them busy though, kept them off the streets. They had to feed and water their stock. When the kids got grown, or halfway grown, when I got rid of all that stuff, they said, well, why did you keep it? I said, well, it kept you guys busy. You had to feed them twice a day. And to collect the eggs, feed the chickens, ride the horse, take care of this stuff you got. They kept them busy. They probably never did realize what I did. Then I had plenty of hobbies myself. That my daughter says, well, you got all these exotic birds and you want us to water and feed them. I said, well, 2 times a day. Kept them busy though. I made a little money off of them, not much. I raised my koi fish just for the hell of it. I like to go fishing, but I don't care about bass fishing. Have a fancy boat. I bought a few boats in my lifetime. I always thought that was pretty damn stupid when you stay at the damn bank and fish all you want. You don't have to worry about drowning. Never did hunt much. I did a little trapping though when I was young. I think if you're just out there for a damn trophy or something to mount or stuff, that's bullshit. I figured the hell I quit hunting when the hell there's food in the Walmart store. Hell, they got grocery stores on that damn corner. Why the hell am I out there killing shit? I do like to fish, though. And yes, I like to fish for the bank. I went fishing in the ocean a few times. I didn't like it. I don't like the idea of can't see land. Piss on that shit. I'm a land person. I took a few cruises, didn't like that either. And don't like flying either. Don't like none of that shit. I like to put my feet on solid ground. That's why I like to go RVing. RVing and camping, I guess what's called it. I like camping, the idea. Bought me a kitchenette. It's a fold-out table. It folds in and folds out and makes a complete kitchen with a sink and everything else. The stove area, the prepping area, everything. I bought it at Goodwill for $30 and it was about $300. Once in a while you can find some good deals at Goodwill. I go there to look for old jewelry. I found a piece. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get a picture so I can get it. The hell, I can't find it. Hell, I got... Aha! Yeah. I found this old necklace. And they charged me, it wasn't a Goodwill, it's a thrift store. They charged me $1 for it. It's got some stones in it. See them stones? And pretty? I like these old stones. I take the damn thing apart. Let me see, I got all kinds of that Tiger-eye in it. Some of this shit looks like shit. I'll take these stones and I'll wrap them. Ain't that pretty stone? And I'll wrap them in antique brass, make pendants out of them. Yeah, some of these just glass, little glass beads. I don't care too much about them. I like stones. Just got a bunch of these stones, though. Paid worth $1. Give me something to do. Take it apart. Looks like shit like that. Got all kinds of beads. 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 big stones in it. I thought it had more than that. So it's got a bunch of tiger eyes in it, though. Looks like an old woman's necklace. But it was worth $1. Glass is worth $1. That's kind of old jewelry. I take apart, mess with it, and I separate it. And I take these beautiful stones. That's a beautiful stone. I'll wrap it in antique brass or whatever and make a beautiful pendant out of it. Let's see. Keeps me busy. Another hobby. And then I painted a lot. But hell, my job was, when I didn't work in the lab, I was painting murals. So I got burned out on paintings. I used to like air pencil. Airbrush is what they call it nowadays. We called it air pencil back in the day. I got it around here some damn place. It was real easy to shadow in. Like, I did a lot of things for bait houses, bait shops. Paint fish, you know, on the side of the building and stuff. And then I used to paint, like, the drugstore. Either when they'd have a sale or a grocery store. We'd block in some letters. 20% off. Hell, I had to make money feeding kids. Robert Parks, a friend of mine, he painted my girls, and my oldest daughter's got the painting. But he used to do a lot of art. I mean, he was good at it. He showed me a lot of steps. I never did go to school for art. Hell, I just picked it up on my own. But he was an artist now. Robert Parks. He's dead now. Hell, every damn body I know that back in the days dead. David Ellison's dead. Guy I used to work with years ago. He was my foreman when I was going through journeyman school to paintings, be a German painter. Yep, I did that too. Through the union. Yeah, he was a union painter. Pretty damn good at it too. There's 5 stages. I think I explained it once. One of them's art. Painting murals and shit. He wasn't worth shit at that. But boy, he could paint a damn house now. He liked his spray gun. He wasn't worth shit with an oil brush. Painting casings and shit. Best old guy I've seen in my lifetime painting door casings or painting with oil. He used kerosene as a thinner. He didn't use paint thinner or synthetic thinner. He used kerosene, coal oil. That's how far back it was. He's a damn alcoholic, really bad alcoholic. Yep, everybody has to have a damn hobby. That's probably why I got hobbies now. I'm sitting there playing with this cord every time. Gotta keep my hands busy. I'll tell you a piece of biology news for you women. Next time your husband farts underneath the cover and says, "Oh, I was asleep," he's full of shit, lying out his ass. More ways than one. You have to be conscious to fart. You have to be conscious to poop. So you can't. That's why you can't shit on yourself while you're asleep. You can pee on yourself, but you can't shit. You can't desiccate while you're, if I'll use the right word here, while you're sleeping. And you also can't fart while you're asleep. So next time he farts under the covers and so I was asleep, he's lying out his butt. Tell him, if you don't believe me, tell the damn biologist told me that. That's a piece of stupidest ass information I ever gave out. Gotta take my vitamin. I'll wait a few minutes to take it. But no, having a hobby or something you like to do, you know, and it's nice if you can make money off of it. You know, that's a bonus, I guess. I never sold any paintings. I ain't never sold any of this jewelry. I just sell a few fish, a few birds. But I just, like I said, I gave a lot of art away. Now, painting murals, yes, I made money. Etching glass, I made money. Painting 20% off on grocery store windows, I made money. Hell, I used to use that old flat acrylic house paint. Hell, and scrape it off with a razor blade. Now they got little paper signs they put up. Shit. We used to do billboard signs. That used to be wallpaper. Looked like wallpaper. You put wallpaper on a flat board. That's what they call it. Billboard signs. People wonder where the word came from. It was a billboard. It was made out of board. Hung wallpaper on it, the side. Now they got canvas that's pre-printed in a factory, and they just go out there and flip the canvas over it and tie it down, and there you go. It's done. My day, with paper hangers. We get a job hanging paper on a billboard. Like 20 miles to the next filling station. Now they got a neon sign telling you the same damn thing. Well, they cut out the middleman, I guess. Back in our day, it's just like you go to the grocery store and they want you to self-check. Hell, when we used to go to the grocery store, they'd take it out of your basket, ring it up, and then put it in a sack. They take it to your car and put it in your car. Well, they don't do none of that shit nowadays. That's why they cut out all the damn help. It'll save us money. Bullshit. Save the damn company money. I won't, when they go to Walmart or whatever, I won't go to self-checkout. Shit, I can't cheat nobody out of a damn job. And if it's too damn much shit, I said I need carry out. And they'll find me somebody to carry out. I sit there for 5 minutes, but I don't give a shit. Do I look like I'm in a hurry? Yeah, hurry up and die, shit, no. Then I give the kid a tip when he takes my groceries out. I make him turn back to the old days. There's one woman, she said, I was taking one item at a time, and she's ringing up, and I just take one other item out of the basket, and one of my items to load my basket up there pre-done. She said, she came around and says, well, let me just help you load it all up on the conveyor belt. I said, okay, give a shit. I'll take my damn sweet time. I got manual labor it. It's on that shit. You cheat people out of work. And I think one of the best things they've come up with is when I go to Walmart now, I see at least 10 to 15, maybe 20 people pushing these carts around and putting food in it. Then they take it to the car and they put it in your car. I don't know what they charge for that shit, but I'm thinking that's a pretty good deal. Keep more people employed on the inside of the store and more people employed putting your groceries in your damn car. The only part that I don't like is that you have to depend on somebody else picking up your product. And is it a fresh product, especially when it comes to milk or whatever, or cheeses or anything like that. I like the long shelf life shit. That'd be alright for canned goods, yeah. I bought a couple of cases of sardines the other day. Yep, I like my sardines. Shit, it's a fan, that aluminum will last forever. Got an ice machine. I turn it on in the morning time. I just barely had enough ice to put me a little bit of pop in here so I could take my meds. I'm going to let you go. Today's Sundays. Today's God's Day. I need to read my book. Where the heck will I put one? I've got them scattered everywhere. I've marked in some of them so many times. I did that too. I'll tell you another hobby I had. It took me 2.5 years to get out of the first chapter of Genesis. So, well, I got to the second chapter, about the, let's see, 15th verse, something like that. As far as I got in 2.5 years. I studied every word, every phrase, every scripture that was wrote, the first chapter of the Bible. So it took me 2.5 years to get out a chapter and a half of the Bible. And I thought, well, it's going to take the rest of my life to get this done. But I studied every phrase, Aramaic, Greek, Latin. And there were some of them add words. I even went to the Spanish Bible. But I stayed with the Aramaic and the Hebrew. I've got an old Hebrew Bible around here. It's got Hebrew on one side and English on the other side. And it was wrote after Babylon, because it was wrote in the square lettering. They learned to write the Hebrew language that we look at today. Oh, I'm going to tell you a bunch of shit you probably don't know. Is wrote after it. They learned that in Babylon, because the Hebrew language before the square letters that you read now, we used to go every direction. Hebrew used to, they could write up, down, sideways, like Chinese shit. They learned the square lettering in Babylon. Yep, I learned how to read Aramaic. And Latin I was studying anyway, because you do all the damn words and descriptions are wrote in Latin. So I did all that. No wonder if I didn't have hobbies. I probably went insane trying to learn everything. I had a mind that was thirsting for knowledge. And now my mind's probably like that commercial. There's a healthy brain, 18 years, 155. Try 90. Damn thing's totally black. I gotta go. I'll talk all day. You guys have a great one. And remember, stay busy. Keeps idle hands in the devil's workshop.